Oh, so I guess we've all got our favourite tinder for starting fires. I think at the moment I really like using birch bark, but because I think it's really easy and there's a lot of it about. So yeah, but so I thought in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to try using something called Kapok. Is that how you pronounce it? Kapok, Kapok. I don't know. So what it is it's kind of if you can see it in there, it's kind of it's very soft and it's kind of a fluffy kind of stuff, a bit like cotton, or you know when you get the lint from a tumble dryer. I suppose it's a bit like that, but it is really soft. It's actually it's a natural thing from a plant or something. It's, you know, I believe it used to be used a lot for stuffing, for things like pillows and stuff, and in life jackets as well, I think. So that's interesting. Might have a go with something with that later. But anyway, yeah. So, but it can be used as a fire starter apparently. So I'm going to give it a go. We shall see what happens. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Come with me and we'll find out. Hopefully get a fire going. Okay, so I've got a bit of a lay here, so I've got something, because it's quite wet on the ground today, so something nice and dry for it to sit on. So this is the stuff. Look at that. Nice, isn't it? I can see it's very soft. It'd make a great, you feel like you should use it for I don't know, make a great jumper, or you know, if you're trying to do like a Father Christmas beard or something like that. Okay, so I have no idea how much to put on there, so that seems like a reasonable amount. So I've got over here, you've got some kindling to put on once it gets going, so I'm going to try and start it with the trusty fire steel. So let's see how we get on. Oh, we're off. Well, it caught really easily, but I think it's gone out. Is that still burning? It feels like it's just smouldering, which I don't think is that's not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna burn myself trying to. So what I'm gonna do is try opening it up a bit more, because maybe it needs more air in it. I mean, I'm amazed how quickly that caught, but it's no good catching like that if it doesn't carry on burning, because obviously you've got to actually get the wood light. So let's have another go. Fluff it out a bit more. I think it catches easier because it's got all these hairs on it, which is always a good sign, isn't it? Yeah, it catches very well and then burns very quickly and then goes out very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Right, what we'll try now then is maybe try putting a lot more on there so it'll burn longer, but I'm not hopeful with this, because I think it's got it's got that thing where it catches really quickly, but it also needs a good tinder needs to keep going, doesn't it? It doesn't need to just catch really easy and then go out really easily, really quickly. So I'm going to put a load more on here in the hope that it will burn a bit slower. Fluff it all up again. I've got so much of this stuff, I don't mind how much I put on here really. Okay. Right, look at that, it's a mountain of it. Oh dear. We shall see, we shall see. Right, here we go again then. One strike, look at that. It really goes up quick. And it goes out quick. Yeah, see, that's pretty much gone out really. Okay. How many tries is this now? This must be fourth try, isn't it? See, again, that hasn't actually caught, so I really do think you've got to open it up a hell of a lot. The trouble is, if you open it up so much, I can see that means it's going to burn really quickly, so it'll be too quick. Right. Let's have another go. It's smouldering, look. I'm amazed how quickly it catches. I've never seen anything catch quite so quickly as that. I wonder if I blow it. Oh dear. Yeah, I think this is going to be a struggle. Right, let's have another go. I can see the blowing actually did work quite well, so I do wonder whether what I should do is, instead of trying to get it to burn really quickly, I'll maybe keep it quite compressed, so it just smoulders, and then blow it and see if we can get the glowing. I don't know, just as I say, I haven't actually tried this before, so it's all new really, just trying things. Okay, off we go. Nah, just goes out. Oop, I've picked up with it. Right. Okay, let's try again. It's gone out again. See if we can light it while it's under there. Maybe that'll do it. It does seem like it catches really easily, but then it's too compressed to actually carry on burning after that. It has actually really, most of it hasn't burnt. I think the only way you can get it all to burn is you have to separate it out a lot, and then by doing that it means it burns really quickly, so you don't get a chance to get the fire going. Like that. Yeah, it just goes up in one big go, so it either doesn't burn, it either goes out, it always lights really quickly, but it either goes out straight away or burns too quickly to get the wood going. That's all gone. Oh dear. Interesting, isn't it? Right, well, I'm going to have one more try, and this time I'm going to put a lot on there and spread it out a lot, so then there'll be a lot for it to burn. It won't go out, and we've got a chance of getting the wood going. What I'll also do is raise up the back a bit. Right. It is quite compressed where it's been in this bag that it came in. It's quite compressed, so I think there's a lot of fluffing that can be done, that's for sure. Right, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. Just thinking if I can raise up the wood I'm putting on more, then that might get more oxygen in there to get it going, but I don't know, I'm not convinced. Right, let's have another go. Okay, we're off. And again, I think it's gone out. It's burning a little bit down there, but not much, not enough. And on this side it hasn't caught yet. Yeah, I don't think this is well, so that's pretty rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's well, as you can probably see there, the problem is that it catches really well, and if it's too compressed, the stuff around the edge burns, basically, where the air's getting to it, all the fibres around the edge, and then a bit in the middle, there's not enough air in there, so it just smoulders. And if you open it up enough so that the air can get in, again it catches really well, but then it just burns way too quickly, so there's no way that you'd get kindling to light. What I'm wondering is actually if I use it as just an initial igniter and then put some other more long burning kindling on top and see if that works. So let's have a go at that now. Okay, so we've got some, we're sticking with the I can't remember what it's called, Kapok. We're sticking with the Kapok on the bottom as an igniter. So what I'll do is really fluff it out, because I'm not now worried about it burning for a long time. I just want it to be the thing to catch light. And then look here, this is birch bark, which I know burns quite quickly, but it doesn't burn as quickly as the Kapok. So the idea will be that I light the Kapok, and that will then in turn light the birch bark, and then that'll be what I'll use to get the fire going. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. Right, so let's get this to make sure we got some. There we go. Okay. Right, it's off. Is it like the birch bark? Yeah, I can see some birch bark going. I can smell it. Got such a lovely smell, that birch bark, isn't it, when it gets going? Right, let's see what happens now. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that is actually burning quite well, so we should be alright, I think. Just get some more wood on it, get it going, and maybe I have a cup of tea for all my hard work. Okay, well, it's going lovely now. Yeah, Kapok. Not that impressed really. I mean, I'm amazed how quickly it starts. I mean, literally, I think I was doing it like one strike of the fire steel, and it went up. So it's definitely good for catching a spark. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's different ways of doing it. Maybe there's something else you could do. But I think it looks to me like you have to use it with something else, not just use it on its own as a fire starter. It's really burning well. I don't know if you can. Hang on, let's see if we can. Look at that. Look at that. Proper fire, eh? Right, so yeah, if you've got any experience of using Kapok, then drop me a line in the comments, because this is the first time I've tried it, so I'm sure there's other ways of doing it. I'm sure there's better ways of doing it. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of things you can use for starting fires, isn't there? And I think they've all got their pros and cons. Okay, so just one more thing. So this stuff, this Kapok, as I said at the start, it was used in life jackets, and it's because of the buoyancy, because it's got a lot of air in it, so it floats. Apparently, it floats better than cork. So if that's any indication of how well it works. But it's also the actual plant that the fluffy stuff comes from has got a lot of oil in it. So what I'm going to try, just for a laugh really, see what happens, is I'm going to try getting some of this, wetting it and seeing if it will still light after it's got wet, because obviously that's another property which some tinder has and a lot of tinder doesn't. So let's give it a go. I'm going to go and find a nice puddle in my garden now to wet this with. Yeah, this will do. Yeah, this is a really good puddle. It's full of, oh yeah. The thing is, if you look at that, look how it floats on the top, because it's not absorbing the water basically. So okay, that's pretty wet. Let's give it a go. Okay, so it's still wet. Not so keen to light as it was, eh? But I don't know, I think it, let me just try, because of course it's drier inside. Oh, there you go. It's kind of catching. Is that burning or is that just smouldering? I think it's just smouldering. So open up a bit more. Okay, yeah, it doesn't burn as well because it's wet, but it still catches, so that's interesting, isn't it? Well, I hope this has been useful to you, or at least entertaining anyway, watching me trying desperately to start a fire with a load of fluffy stuff. And yeah, I think I'll leave this one here, sit down and have a cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you all on the next video. Take care, folks.